Greetings and welcome to AlonzoBash Podcast, Real People, Real Conversations, where art and culture meets activism. In today's episode, Alonzo holds a reasoning with reggae legend Mr. Carl Malcom. This man didn't just make reggae music, he shaped an entire era. From anthems like No Jestering, Hey Fattie Bum Bum, Miss Wirewaist, Life Sweet, and countless others. Mr. Malcom opens up and talks about how his poetry became music and give vital tips every artist needs to know about publishing and his dealings with Bob Marley in the early years. Cal Malcom is here, and trust me, you've never heard these stories before. The studio sessions, the creative genius, the moments that changed music forever. This isn't your typical interview. This is history being told by the man who lived it. Sit back and relax. AlonzoBash Podcast starts now.
Greetings and welcome to AlonzoBash Podcast. I'm your host, AlonzoBash. Once again, welcome. Today's special guest is a veteran in the reggae fraternity. I'm so excited to have him, man. A legend in the business. Let's waste no time. Mr. Carl Malcom, welcome.
Yeah, man, welcome. Greetings, everyone.
Yes, man. Long time.
Yes.
Well,
I...
Yeah, man. Well, first and foremost, I really have to thank you because I have to put the disclaimer. I have a disclaimer, but I got to put it out there, man. You're one of the first people when I first started the podcast back in 2020, the original podcast, which was The Statement. You were one of my first guests. Even when I was doing radio, you're one of my early guests, and you've always been available every time I reached out. So that being said, I definitely want to extend my gratitude and thanks over the years,
Welcome, Virgin. You see, you have been a great part of helping to expose our music and our culture. So really, I respect that a whole lot. And I'm never too busy or too tired to give back opinions or whatever, or advice or whatever it is that people need from me.
Yes. All right, so let's kick it off, man. 2026, approaching 2026, we're in 2025 right now. We have interviewed, of course, in the past, but we always have new listeners, new people on the platform. There may be folks who don't know much about your story, so I want to get into your story. So you're born in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica.
Yes.
Black River. All right. Well, first and foremost, man, how's the family back in Jamaica post Hurricane Melissa?
The family members that live in the St. Elizabeth area,
yes,
they're the one who got affected by the water and the storm. But in Kingstown area, it's just a few little minor things,
Okay.
Like I said, they're on higher ground, so it's not really damaging like in the western part that is more flat.
Nice. Glad to hear, man. Happy to hear. All right. So, what was it like growing up in St. Elizabeth, them early years?
Early years, I don't know. I was a middle class child. I wasn't really ghetto child. It wasn't that hard on me. Even though I thought I was poor, till I grew up, I realized that damn, I wasn't poor. I was rich, and trust and person.
You're hood rich.
Yeah, I was rich. Well, looking back at it, I was rich. I was buying food, clothing, shelter. We have a lot of land space, could do or cultivation if I wanted to. Raise my little chicken and my little pigs and stuff like that. So looking back, I was really fortunate, not realizing it before.
Okay. What was the family structure like? Like you grew up with your mom and dad, brothers and sisters?
No, I didn't grow up with my mom. My mom left me about 6 months with her sister, her biggest sister.
Yeah.
Because I was told that my mom was in the country, just making babies.
Yeah.
This won't work. Let me take these two from you. And 3 of us.
Okay.
3 of us, because she didn't have any children. She decided to take 3 of us. Yeah. My sister and my other brother. There was a conflict between my older brother and me, like he was kind of harsh against me and kind of bullish and blah blah. So after that time, I said, "Look, this one need to go to his father."
Okay.
I was the soft one, no one. She kept me and my bigger sister, so
she kept the nice one.
Yeah, the nice one. So because I was so soft and I was kind of withdrawn most of the time to myself, and I think it was kind of funny, but I was kind of just in my poetry. I like nature and I look at things different. And I wasn't into the football and the cricket, and I just play these things because I grew up around it, but it wasn't in my interest. My whole thing was reading and writing and music and stuff like that. I didn't know about music. It was more writing poetry. But at the same time, I didn't know that all this poetry, all this poem I was writing was pertaining to music until I grew up and realized that, hey, what I'm saying is poetry. It's just a matter of not putting music behind it.
Yeah. So you were the last of 3 kids for your mom?
No, I have 9 kids, man.
Oh.
Yeah, we're about. Let me check out and see where I am. That and still weekly.
Wow.
How about 6?
You're number 6. So almost the middle child. Almost in the middle.
I mean, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
After me, then you have Darren.
Trevor.
Yeah, so she have 9 children, or something. If I look back.
Yeah.
So I say how many middle child?
Yeah.
That means from the first to the last between the two.
Yeah. Have you maintained a relationship with the siblings over the years?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 of my brothers died.
Okay, condolences.
Died, and me and my next smaller brother didn't know he's in Florida. We get together all the time.
Nice. What about your dad? You ever had a relationship with your father?
I didn't know him until I was about 16, 17.
Okay.
I didn't have a relationship with him. Because when I was going to school in Giddy Hall, St.
Yes.
Land area. In that school, when I left that school,
yes,
I went to Mountainside. That's when I realized that my name was not Walters. My aunt's husband was Walters. And then I grew up with that name.
Okay, because they pretty much adopted you.
Yes.
Okay.
When it came down to the real paperwork, now I realized that my name is not Walter. Then they introduced me to this man who was supposed to be my father. I hated like poison. I didn't like my mother either because I didn't know. Yeah, I hate my mother like poison because I didn't know who is the mom. After my auntie grew me up and gave me everything I want and treat me like a king, then this lady come now. Want beat me and want to do things that wasn't done to me before. I resent that, man. I say, where's this man come from? Then my auntie phone and said, no, you don't touch him. Don't you ever put your hands on him. He's not your kid no more. Don't touch him, man. Yeah. So that was a conflict there with me. I hate my mother and I hate my father. Wow. I didn't know these people. And then when you take me from one part of the country and send me to another part of the country to live among these strangers, like be with it all.
Makes sense. All right. So you mentioned the schooling and stuff like that. Did you finish schooling altogether?
No, No, I finished elementary school, and by the time I got the scholarship and went to I got a scholarship. I was supposed to go. They call it after year scholarship.
Yeah.
You have the Jamaica examination. It was like first, second, and third year thing.
Yeah.
So I got through the first year thing, and I got a scholarship to go to a school. So everybody wanted to leave the country. So I wanted to leave the country apart and come to the city. So I went to the city. I went to this called Stratford High School.
Okay.
And they gave me the scholarship, but when I realized they're not going to pay for my boarding, they're not going to pay for my food, a lot of stuff. So it went right back to, can we afford it, yes or no?
Yes.
We couldn't afford it. So I went back to the country and went to St. Elizabeth High School for a few terms, call it, and dropped out because money. My aunt is getting older.
Yeah.
She and her husband will split up.
Yeah.
That's why my name changed, because now I left that situation and went to another situation.
Okay.
Life started all over again. So I couldn't afford to finish school.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the two-sum no more like my older parents. It wasn't no. So different situation.
Yeah.
So the music is what was really my main inspiration. Before the music. It didn't bother me not going to school because I knew that something dragged me toward music.
Yeah.
We are turning is music, So
okay.
After I came to the city, and then I didn't want to go back to the country. There was nothing happening there for me.
Right.
At least that's what I thought.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. The country life slow too, So, like you say, once you're already exposed to that city pace.
And I saw what when I said, I can't,
Yeah.
Then I came to the city back again, and then my sister said, well, my mother was living in the city at the time, Augustone area. She said, well, okay, you can stay with me, but you have to find a job.
Yeah.
If I get schooling right away, job. So I work at General Wang Supermarket.
Okay. The first job was at a supermarket?
The job was supermarket, General Wang Supermarket. I work at I worked there for a while. Then I was always in the warehouse part where like a packing sugar.
Yeah. Hey, my first job was in the supermarket, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Hard work, man.
Paper bag, and then wait, and then my job is to fold it and put tape over it. I was always in the supermarket, in the warehouse.
Yeah.
No, on Saturdays, Friday evening and Saturdays, I would go over to the supermarket itself and pack.
Okay.
Groceries. That's where I used to make my money because my patients, what you call it, my sick customers come, they know me now.
I get tips
I'm
and stuff.
saving boxes for them through the week, hiding boxes for them when I know my customer come in. When they come, their things going boxes, quick, and I pack it and I get money for that. So I was making more money packing from customers than what I was making from them. Long story short, I was always singing, packing, working and singing.
Yeah.
Mr. Wang, come and say I should stop singing. I'm supposed to be working, not singing. I said, you can't stop from singing. I said, wait, take this thing. This is China.
Right.
You can't tell me not to sing. I'm working.
Right.
I'm working, but I'm not singing. You say, if I have to sing, I have to leave and go. So I said, man, put the thing down. And I was ignorant to it.
Yeah.
I was this man come to my country and telling me not to sing like a slave. And I remember the sleep master business. It just everything. Not in my lifetime. True company.
Well, in Trinidad, we call it Butter Bullet.
Yeah, Butter. That's I work at Butter True Company. And I stayed. That was a good job.
Yeah.
Then again.
So Butter used to pay good back then?
Yeah, them time they Butter paying about about $45 them to pound because the dollar didn't reach in 60 something. And thing was nice until I remember exactly amount. I'm just telling you.
It was livable wage.
Yeah, good money. Then I started, music started interfering again, and I started to sing around little local bands and stuff like that, and getting interested in music until
Well, you mentioned the local band, or it is noted that your first band that you played with was Skin, Pressure and Bones. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, before that, there was a little in Hermitage where I used to live. There was a little dirt band. People put them make their own instruments, like one good drum set and stuff like that. Al Brown was living the same area with me, and Freddie Hamilton was living the same area with me. We became like United Brothers, like 3 years. They are the great singers in my opinion. I'm the one who love it more, but can't sing as good as them, but more.
You're more passionate.
Money, it's federal and dynamics and they push me one side and grab these two guys because they have the magnificent type of voice and my voice is voice like that. So
around this time, I'm trying to get like a visual on the history. So around this time, what year we're looking at here? These are like in the 60s? Early 70s, something?
Yeah, in the 60s. Yeah, 60s. In the 60s. Because I remember I was in the Adjani Army in the reserve department. That time we had to build a stadium, and the stadium came about 60, 65, something like that. Oh yes, at that time.
You mentioned the stadium. So you were involved in building the national stadium in Jamaica?
Yeah, man. When they built the national stadium, I used to be a guard up there, and I said they send a whole platoon up there to watch because people stealing equipment, cement and cement. I was building the stadium.
Wow. Okay. So we're back into the 60s again. So at this time, was it reggae or was it ska at the time you guys were singing?
By the time I started to get recording done, is more like ska. But I came from the way back when they had this to play mentor.
Yes, okay.
Because the family I grew up in, like I told my aunt, mama and dad, those times, they had a shop. Look at a store now. But there was like a corner shop. Friday nights, that community people would come out and play dominoes, and people who have that little banjo, was more banjo than anything. You look at goat skin drums that they beat and stuff. You never chop drum. And they had the rubber box. Like you sit on the box and you have the 3 piece of metal, and that was the bass. So that was fascinating to me. Do homework at night time because when it come to Friday, I love it to be. And watching, and I fell asleep on the count a lot of times. You're watching them because my aunt said, go to bed, and we sleep back. My sister sleep back in the back door and go on the counter, lay back there. So after a time, that become my main interest. Is when we can come to hear the band come. From that point, when I went to live in the other side now.
Yes.
I'm moving fast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
And the band come now, I was kind of getting my second practice, more official.
Okay. You already had that foundation already.
Yeah. So one time now, they had a place called in Irish Town. That's above Papine in the area.
Yeah, Papine. That's where Sister Nancy from.
Yes. Me and Sister Nancy and Jake Brigadier and Josie Wilson. We all come from the same place now.
Okay.
We all come from the same area.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
And It's like we were up, the band is playing at some people's, I don't know if it's party or what it is, but anyway, I went up there and sing two song, there I was the song. And people clap, man, and nearly died, man. People clap and oh my, I'm a star.
Yeah.
I said, wait,
early forward.
I said, this thing can work.
Yeah, man.
Man, I was happy. The girl stopped looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, like my head big, like that. I hold my head like, yeah, in the morning, remember, you wake up and say,
yeah.
No turning back for me, no, this is what I want.
Right.
So about after that happened, Al Brown was discovered by a man called Linford Harvey. He wanted to form a band called Mighty Volcanoes.
Yes.
So he was the lead singer for that band. And then because we are very good close friends,
yes,
I started going with him practice, And I remember how I got discovered by his group is when the Beatles put out "Obladi, Oblada, life goes on, yeah, life goes on." So they wanted to sing that song because those days bands play every type of music.
Right.
They play calypso. What it wasn't soca around them time, it was calypso.
Yeah, calypso. Yeah,
and then that's when the early reggae ska.
Yes.
Scat was coming on. But that time it started really changed to reggae because most of the artists started singing reggae.
Yeah.
Cartoons was around and people were around. So anyway, I remember they wanted to play that song. The musicians learned it. The musicians were Sly, Frankie McLean, and him Tarzan play keyboard, and him Nat Cole play the drums. It was nice to listen. It was a good singer to Nat Cole sing. He sing Nat Cole songs. And so I was glad to be a part of that. When they called me, say, well, when Al Brown didn't know the song.
Yes.
And Al Brown told him that I know the song. So the man said he knows the song. So he said, go sing it then. I went out and sang my ass off, man. And then I said, good. The band play Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So now I started going up there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. I become a part of the band. The man still wasn't paying me as a member of the band. He was paying me like he was acting like I'm just Al Brown's friend.
You was getting friend. You was getting pay. Was getting friend pay.
Yeah, I mean, he just glad to see me around because I'm singing this one song. But because of my interest, I thought to follow the band everywhere it goes, and they buy their own. They had some yellow jackets with black sleeve.
Right.
I went to the tailor.
Tailor, yeah.
And ordered my jacket too, and I paid for it too.
So you pay for your own jacket. You pay for your own
jacket just to be a part of the group.
Wow.
Because I wasn't this great thing where everybody wanted. I'm just Mr. Hang around because when you have intention to do something, nothing can stop you.
That's true. At that time, you didn't really care. You just wanted to be part of the group.
Yeah, because I was working my own money.
True.
I didn't need near money. There was fulfillment of
yeah, true.
I realized that I had to use that opportunity to get on the right platform.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and luckily I was doing that because when Cox used to come every night, Father come every night and come drink sometimes, and he sang and I said that.
Big time producer.
Yeah, I got some songs in him. And say yes, Jackson in California. Yeah. Come to the studio Sunday. That was the Saturday. I told him, he said, tomorrow come to the studio 11 o'clock.
Yes.
And I didn't sleep. Man.
So that was 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.?
11 a.m. in the morning. 11
a.m. Okay.
11 a.m. in the morning.
So all that anxiety was up all night.
When I left from the club and went home, as tired as I was, I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I would get up and start my paper to work and say, which song to record now?
Right.
I had 3 songs together. I went on there and he have a little at the back of the studio, he has a half done.
Okay.
When we sit down, people sitting on buckets and stuff like that around there and smell blacks because a lot of people smoke weed around there and stuff, so you know that.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I was around there. He came. A lot of guys out front.
Right.
Waiting to get in. Cannot get in. And when I come to get on knock.
Yeah.
Man asked me who I come to. I said, I must come. He said, Mr. Dad says so. And say, yeah. And say, hold on and go and check. He said, let him in. Man, when the other guys saw me coming in like that, they weren't happy at all.
Yeah, you just walk in because they didn't realize you had an appointment pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got an appointment from the horse's mouth. I went in and he took me over the back and sing the song. I said, okay, all right, go in the studio. I go in the studio, I say, what? Next patient.
Let me ask you this, because I've heard these statements made many a time before by other artists about the studio. I'm not sure if it's the same today as it was back then when there was guys lined up, to get into the, or I guess an opportunity to get into the studio. Now, was that a particular day of the week, or was that an everyday thing? Guys just lined up out there waiting to get in.
Every day you find people line up out there. Every day you find people line up out there. But Mr. Dad wasn't doing too much for the audition until Sunday. Sometimes let Leroy do it. Leroy Swiss. Because Leroy Swiss was one of the backing groups in there. With, Besides his catalyst, Leroy Swiss was an alternate. They used to help do audition too. What's his name now? Same guy who helped Bob Marley put them stuff together.
You talking about not Santos?
No man, the scientist. He was a baby then.
Yeah. You talking about with the colorful hair and all that, all the rings in his hands and.
No. The time I'm talking about, you have people like Jackie Matu was playing keyboards. You have Carl Fortin, you have Bugger Case, some older people.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy used to be a singer. He used to be older. Joe Higgs.
Joe Higgs. Name again? Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Yeah. Joe Higgs used to be. Yeah, I'm telling about these when you were a child. So yeah. Go from way back there, man. These people used to do the audition.
Yeah.
But this time, Coxon said, did my audition and sent me in the studio. I want to win the studio and start music. I started to lay the tracks. The thing about those days laying tracks, you go inside the band, play, you sing to the band, find the chords and say, hey, no, C, okay, B, whatever.
Right.
Oh, no, jump out that man, put the B minor right. So I look at black, but I don't know what the hell talking about, but I'm just listening to the song.
So wait. So I'm trying to get a visual. The band was set up, right?
Yeah.
And the band will decide what key to. Well, I guess they'll hear your voice first, then to figure out what key to use.
Yeah. And they start to follow my the keyboard, man started following
right.
You know?
Okay.
First song I think was Father, free us from the chains of Babylon. Let us free to walk in Zion. We are pressurized, just like the Israelites. And discrimination is killing our nation. That's my first song. Dad used to love songs like those because he was a black activist.
Yeah, black liberation time.
He loved that kind of thing. So I did that song. I did another one called Mash Them Down.
Yeah.
3 songs that day. I can't remember the next one. But anyway, he liked Father Freeze that they put that on. That was 1968.
All right. So in 1968, like you said, that was your first official recording. Do you remember the first time you heard it on radio and what that feeling was like?
I couldn't talk, man. I couldn't talk. Yeah, that program comes over. I think it's Monday night. His program used to come over. All the producers, all the students in Jamaica used to have their own, their own program, like Monday night would be Coxon Downbeat.
Yeah.
Tuesday night would be like Wednesday would be Randy's. I remember Randy's. Everybody have that slot every week. So that's where they advertise the records. Yeah, man. So when I heard my thing on the radio, man, I went down there. He called me. I went down there. He gave me £5. And
who gave you?
Who gave me £5? I was so happy. I go walk and tell the guys in the studio. Everybody started looking around like, what?
Yeah.
Then I realized and they didn't shut my mouth. Don't be talking. Don't be too happy.
Yeah.
I took that £5 away. Don't talk about shoes and pants and this and that. Still have money.
Yeah. You're rich.
Imagine floating on the Chesapeake Bay, waves gently lapping, stress melting away. Now picture this, a spa but make it nautical. Welcome to Be Well Boats by Floating Needs. We're not just boats, we're floating sanctuaries of bliss. Drift away your worries with a massage while cruising the coastline. Choose from dockside, open water, or beachfront wellness experiences. Aromatherapy, hot stone massages, henna, scalp treatments. We're redefining relaxation. Why settle for ordinary when you can float to extraordinary? Perfect for birthdays, anniversaries, bridal parties, even waterfront weddings. Located at Canton Waterfront, Baltimore. Ready for your aquatic escape? Call 844-727-BOAT or visit floatingneeds.com. Your relaxation awaits.
Shipping nightmares? Not anymore. Let me spill the tea on stress-free international shipping. Jay's Hassle-Free International is the game changer you've been waiting for. Air, ocean, Caribbean, Dominican Republic. They've got it all covered. And those special rates? Absolutely amazing. Full container or just a corner, their prices will make your wallet do a happy dance. No more headaches over complicated shipping. Just call the shipper lady at 443-927-5816 and watch your worries vanish. Trust me, once you try Jay's Hassle-Free International, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Wave goodbye to shipping stress and hello to smooth sailing. Serving Pennsylvania, Delaware, and the DMV. Remember that number, 443-927-5816. Your stress-free shipping journey starts now.
Tired of coming home to a mess? Sick of your office looking like a disaster zone? Say hello to MNS Pro Clean LLC. We're not just cleaners, we're mess-busting superheroes. From stubborn stains to dusty corners, we tackle it all. Our team swoops in with eco-friendly products and state-of-the-art equipment, leaving your space spotless. Whether it's your cozy apartment or bustling office, we've got you covered. No job too big, no grime too tough. Imagine walking into a sparkling clean space without lifting a finger. That's the MNS Pro Clean Magic. Don't waste another minute scrubbing. Call us now, 443-509-9418, and experience the Pro Clean difference. Your future self will thank you. MNS Pro Clean, where cleanliness meets excellence.
Hey, DMV, is your car giving you trouble? Look no further than MB Auto Repair LLC. They are not just fixing cars, they are reviving dreams on wheels. From mysterious engine noises to stubborn transmissions, their expert, certified, and experienced mechanics tackle it all. From oil changes and maintenance, brake service, tire service, etc., affordable pricing with transparent quotes. That's the MB Auto difference. They are fast, reliable, and honest. Don't let car troubles stall your life. Swing by MB Auto Repair LLC. Your vehicle deserves the best, and so do you. MB Auto Repair LLC, your car's new best friend in the DMV. Call today 410-444-0500.
All right. So when did Rupee Edwards, when did he come into the picture?
Okay, after I started, I got fired from the butter shoe company thing.
Yeah.
Because I was always late every time I come in the studio, and they make up
Yep.
They want me.
Yeah.
One day they said, no, it can't take no longer.
So wait. When Powder Furious Boston Radio, you were still working at the batter at that time?
Yes.
Well, your energy changed. I mean, time you hear a song on radio and people calling your name, that zeal to go to batter doesn't change.
Yeah, I mean, he started to cut me down little by little more chest, like I'm a big boy now, you know what?
Yeah.
Because the music is pulling me one side. So anyway, after that, man, it's like I'm between the rock and a hard place, you know?
Yeah.
So right now, I decided I have to go work because now for me, you know, the music not selling to the big team. From the 5 phone, give me, I get nothing more at all. Right?
That's it. Yeah.
I went to Rupees now. Start work with Rupees, but the first thing he started to sell music on the road.
Yeah.
Take snappers, go from store to store and take up orders, then come back in and give them the order. Then they have another guy that take the record out and distribute it, you know. And then,
so you should sell records on Halfway Tree.
Yeah, well, that time, after I started working as a salesman on the road and I started doing good. The branch at Halfway Tree decided they won't let me go into that branch.
Yeah. At that time, what were the top reggae what were the top sellers back then as records?
The salary?
No, like, do you remember like some of the top records I was selling back then at that time when you were selling records?
Oh yeah, it was them it was like Augustus Pablo type of thing, and then Java was hot, songs like Java was hot, and lots of foreign records was hot. I remember those songs I used to sing, I used to sell. Bob was really struggling in time to come with his records. His type of record, Rudy come from jail, Rudy get bill, and then you have Ken Bood. The whole of Ken Bood. Ken Bood, Dara Wilson. Sentence Brown is a baby, he never come here. But you know, you can't come on.
Is it Dennis Brown with a baby?
Because when I started, when I remember the first I saw Dennis Brown, he was like 6 and 7. This big ass voice. I say, oh my God, this boy's getting a voice from Barely brought him out at Kirk Theatre. You used to have Christmas morning concert all the time. They brought him out. Listen to this little boy. Everybody stand up on it. Woman is an island. This man you're talking about, you little boy.
Yeah, heavy voice. What about Bob? You met Bob?
I used to be fun with Bob. You see, I used to see Bob down under the tree with the guitar one side and Peter and Bonnie one side. And you have one side you have the Heptones, and you have one side you have the Gay Lads.
Yes.
And you have lots of little groups just we don't the corner to the corner.
Yeah.
Because they tried to audition. So Bob had his foot through the door already because he was he used to come in and record every day with the Scatterlights.
Scatterlights, okay, yeah.
Well, Bob and me, we were like close friends. And then when I started to run the record store, I used to take his record because Ropey never buy his record.
Why was that?
I don't know. A lot of Randy's never buy his record. A lot of people never buy his record. So after that time, he come to know. And I said, but he used to be a very funny person. He comes a little S90 red bike and barefoot and a short khaki pants and short thing. Rugged, rugged and smell sweaty. Just come in and just come in. Hey, remember the record now? Listen to it. And I said, you like it? And if you say no, you just take it back down. You never beg, you just rugged. All right.
Yeah, that I like it or you don't. We begging. Yeah, you begging.
Like it or you don't. I'm not begging. So I used to say, man, I like the record them still, man. I said, look, man, leave 3-3 give me.
Right.
I would leave 3-3 each and give me. I'm said, let's go check back next week Friday. Not this week, next week Friday. Give me a little time.
Yeah.
And I would rub them. People coming out by one. So I started sell Bob record more than plenty of people around it because they would not sell and do, Bob record. Everybody look at Bob like he's a crazy guy.
Yeah.
He started the dreadlocks. He started to profess Rastafari and people didn't believe in Rastafari them time. So it's like,
yeah.
So yes, I know Bob, but I wouldn't say that we were close friends, but we know of each other.
Yeah.
Me and Richard was more closer friend because we actually used to talk more often.
Okay.
I know Bob enough to say, well, we were friends, but not really, not like like him and Jacob. Him and Jacob was always together.
Well, I respect that, man, because also then people like to exaggerate too, I might not have a little encounter with somebody, and then because the person is popular, yeah, man, me and that my bedroom. I like the fact that they kept it real and straight to the fact.
No, sir. No, you cannot push upon people. A matter of fact, I'll tell you something, Lanzo. Yeah. That's one of the main reason you don't see a lot of pictures of Bob, because I used to do a Bob yard almost every evening. Because the reason for that is because Carl told me we're good friends.
Yeah.
He said that we are namesake. The drummer.
Yeah.
And family man. Even though before family man, he used to send me some tracks. He said, record this, he used to send me some tracks. Send some tracks to Clive. He and Clive were good friends. And he used to send tracks to Clive and said, make Carl, make your boy do it.
Yeah.
About 3 songs I put on the album is because his tracks come from him.
Okay.
Can't guess her. But anyway, I know Carlton more than Carlton was more friend than me and Bob.
Yeah. Okay. We just lost Jimmy Cliff 2 weeks or so. Did you know Jimmy Cliff?
Yes, I know him. No.
What type of person was Jimmy Cliff?
I wasn't close to Jimmy like that. You know what I'm saying? Most musicians in Jamaica know musicians.
Yeah.
I always look up to Jimmy Cliff as one of the founding, I met him quite a few times.
Yeah.
And I work with him at Catabran up here. I work with him at the studio when Ricky them had a festival down there, and I work with him in New York. I was supposed to go to South Africa with him and Barbara Jones. Same time the apartheid system was strong down here, and the last minute he decided not to go. So I didn't go with him. But I work with him around here. I work in New York around. The last place I worked with Jimmy was the university, Jestering University.
Yeah.
Russ Record had a thing with him down there and everything. So we used to talk, but it's not like we used to really.
Yeah.
But the musicians that were with him now, they were all my friends because Ranty McLean, he played on my songs. The drummer, Tony, used to play with him.
Yes.
Third world, Tony Robson. He and my wife become very good friends as drummers up to know they correspond.
Yeah.
To know, correspond like, but anytime come in town.
Yeah.
They talk. I just leave my alone. Drummers say, oh, fine.
Well, we're gonna speak past that, man, because you mentioned your wife, Miss Anita, beautiful soul, bad drummer, bad. I never knew, and I'm gonna hold you to this because I never knew Miss Anita is a singer besides being a drummer.
Yeah, man, a good singer. A good singer, very good singer.
Yeah, man. I mean, a singer. I think she's actually a recorded artist.
Yeah, she's a recorded artist.
Yeah, man. Oh, Yeah, I heard some of the tracks, man. I was like, wow, I never
Oh
knew,
yeah,
man.
she's very clean singer. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
we used to play a book
Mm-hmm.
all the time, and she sings some songs, and people come up and start moving one side, say, push me out of the way. People, remember a guy come and accuse me of keeping her down. Yeah, she better sing than you, and you're keeping her down. You take the girl off the drums and make she come sing up front. So I said, if she was to leave the drums and come up front, would you respect her the same way? Would you have the same admiration for her? You step and look and say, no. I said, well, think before you talk. She was up front, she would just be another singer.
Yeah, that's another singer.
Yeah, but just because you see her singing and playing, you forget how amazing it is, and start thinking about putting her up front. That is a good singer, very good singer.
Yeah, man. I'm a girl, man. All right. So let me see. Start selling albums at halfway three rather. When did the Chin from Randy's came into play?
Oh no, it same. Okay, when I was settled down, in Tifatat, singing. Confident singer, have more than one song to sing, more 4 or 5 songs, start to sing more. Clive used to come up there all the time.
Okay.
He used to come up there all the time, come drink. From I found out that I started about him too, say, yo, recording artist, I'm singing and thing, and someone look and
yeah.
You say you have original. I say, yeah, man. By that time, I have a book,
Right.
Yeah, a book.
Have a book now, official.
Yeah, man, I have a book now because I started taking all the points now and put them into song form, like 2, 3, 4 verses.
Right.
And I started to learn how the songwriting thing go, like introduce the subject, and then in the middle you give another. If its verse must have a story that continues to the first verse. By the time you go to the last verse, it must be strong enough that the people will want to listen from the front to the back.
Yeah,
if the song is weak, after the second verse, people don't want to go further along the song. It must be catchy enough for you. You as a DJ know that.
Yeah, man, and not only that, back then the songs were longer.
Yes, the song was longer. At least 3 verses with solo. So anyway, that already happened. Clive came and talked to me. I talked to Clive, and Clive said, okay, come to the studio. That was a Saturday. I said, come on a Wednesday. By this time now, I wasn't working at Big. I remember, pieces. By the time I wasn't working at Randy's no more.
Yeah.
I wasn't working at Harvard no more. I was working at Gillette.
Okay.
Started working at a razor blade factory.
Yeah.
Because when I lost my job, at Bata and started working at the Rupee, I put in an application for this job at the factory because it's pretty close to where I was living.
Okay.
And for about 3 years, I didn't realize they still have my name on it thing until one morning. When I wasn't working at all, they didn't call me. So I started working there. Everything was happening at the same time. I started working there. And then I make an application to join the police force.
Okay.
But while I was waiting for the police force, this job called me. So my name was still there also.
Yeah.
When I started working here, went to Clive, talked to Clive, came to the studio Wednesday, recorded a song. Recorded 3 songs with him. No Jestering was the strongest.
Big truth.
And by Saturday, they called me in to come and do the voicing, because those days it was like you put the track down.
Yeah.
You put it, but it was not as old fashioned as Cox, because Cox only had 2 tracks.
Okay.
These people now have 8 tracks, so you could put the voice on each tracks and blah blah blah. But in Cox now you have everything put in 1 track and 1 voice left, one voice. Yeah. So after I do the thing now, tracks no one started singing that same day. I couldn't, like my voice, it wasn't sound good, and I wasn't doing good. The engineer said, singer, you can manage it right today now. We'll come back and do it Saturday. Come up and do it next Saturday, because you're not sound good right now. And he tell me that you better get the track, because Dennis liked the track. Roman Stewart, they like the track. That's Tina Stewart brother. Yeah. But this guy could sing. I heard that Dennis Brown won the track and this man won the track. You better come and say, oh my God. Yeah.
You can't waste time.
No, sir. And I went home and I practiced morning, noon, and night. And when they come back in the studio Saturday morning, it was Errol called me and said, singer ready? I mean, I don't know names, but I don't know me as no. I mean, singer. Ready, singer? I say, man. She went to it on some lime juice like everybody. I go around them and put on the earphone and run the track. I'm going to sing the song. When we done sing the song, I say, all right, boss, I'm ready now. Ready know him say, ready for what? He said, if you sing this song, he said, no man, come. He said, take off the thing and come.
Yeah.
He said, what? He said, come on. So I'm so confused, like, I don't like it,
Right.
I like it, I started to feel so disappointed. So, oh my God. Anyway, I'm going to hear the thing, I say, that's me? He say, yeah, that's you. Clean.
Yeah. Oh.
Clean. And he said, don't touch it again. You can't do it better. Don't touch it again.
Yeah.
I was nervous. And him saying it and cut a double and saying, don't track. Because, the studio on top around this.
Yeah.
Down the street was the studio. And the street was the shop.
Right.
And said, don't give me speed. He said, with that, when she hears something, she said, She put it on the turntable. And she put it on the turntable. Who that? I was come on, this man come on, everybody come. Me want a copy of that. He said, no press yet. So she started to get orders long before the record press.
Wow.
So she started with dynamics on him up, and the record make a massive hit, but massive hit.
Big tune. So that song, man, no Jestering. Two things. What was the concept of that song? How the whole song came about? And also that understand that song have been a lot of covers have been done over the years.
Yeah, that's something to me as in my generation, but it wasn't anything that happened to me directly. I've seen things happen to people like that. And then later on in life, it really happened to people resent me talking to their daughters and stuff like that. But most of it come from the ability to write, imagination and ability to write.
Yeah.
But some situation are taking part in some of the people's lives that I've noticed. So it wasn't hard.
Nice. All right. So after that big tune it came up, you followed that with Miss Wirewaist.
Yes, Miss Wirewaist. There's another tune I put out another tune called Judgment Come.
Okay. I remember hearing about that one.
This time was the judgment come. And the cost of living gets so high. Man have to stop your shirt and tie. This is a judgment come. And this is a judgment come. Every day you hear a new baby born. As soon as you born, they run and gone. This is a judgment come. Mama, this is a judgment come. Home in the street to buy one bread. The price for the bread should have made me scratch my head. This is just stuff like that. But that song was a nice gimmick sound about it. Did not match with the way the Fattie boom with the Jestering because it's a growing thing.
Yeah. And that happens a lot with artists, man. When you have a big hit, the sometimes the follow-up tune is just as good or something. It may even be better. But people that's kind of got used to that song and that vibe that sometimes it's kind of hard to catch on.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah, different vibe.
Different vibes. Because if you were to be playing No Jestering and then go put on a song like Babylon Tough, one is talking about loving and one is talking about how things rough and tough. Fit. You have something from dancing and say, but you can't put it amongst them kind of song.
Yeah. Placement.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
All right. So let's talk about Miss Wirewaist. How that song came about?
Oh, that song came about after, I was working on the factory, like I tell you. This girl, Valerie, used to pass, like an Indian girl. Me, I lost after this girl for hours and hours. Every time she passed me, I look at this girl. And I try to check her, because anytime I used to, I have one of me, but me still bad man in my stuff, woman all over the place,
Yeah. You the original gallus, man.
Yeah, you're gallus, you know what I say? I know me have a hit record out, and when I look for me smell, oh my God, me a God, man. So it's like, take time, me next time him say, come. Now, when you have a hit record with any company, and you call them and say, I've got a new record come Monday. They make space for them say, come now.
One time.
They want to make an impression on any company. They make time for you, because you're a hit artist now.
Right.
Money, So I went and did Where's Wirewaist. So my God, that record come a big hit again. Get down out there. Oh my God, my cat like that a claim Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like I'm going to Wirewaist become another big hit.
Right. Big tune.
So after Wirewaist, no one start realize that me not the same, the same groove. So I was going someplace one day and met up on about 3 fat girls in our group. And one of them said, oh, this is like a mother boy was thinking about Wirewaist something. So well, like big one too.
Yeah.
So, you say,
Yeah.
So I started thinking about the concept right away.
Right. One time.
Yeah, and they had a tune out named Red Bombal. Where my play me? You remember saying that?
Yeah, man. Big tune, man.
Yeah. So I have the same track in my mind, but I didn't use it. I just started to write the song around that concept.
Yeah, the concept and the melody.
Yeah. And when I went to studio and started, slide them on and light the parks. they was play for Randy's.
Yeah.
And them create the rhythm track. And for the boom boom. Oh my God. That was a hit.
Gone clear.
It gone clear. Millions of copies sold for that record.
Wow.
So what's funny, like I said, millions of records sold, and I didn't know until I start publishing. Let me know.
Yeah, I was about to get into that.
Oh.
So back in them early years, so we're talking about like this time is like mid to late 70s.
74, 75, 6 them time there.
Right, mid 70s. Were you aware? Because a lot of that. Well, let me put it this way: were you aware or were you educated about the music business with publishing and stuff like that at that time?
Take you back to when I tell you I record no Jestering. I used to work at the factory. It was a big factory.
Yes.
And the manager, he used to be friendly with Sonny Bradshaw. Sonny Bradshaw was the president of the Music Federation in Jamaica.
Yes.
He knew about publishing and copyrights and all these different things. And
right.
When my boss was down there, drinking with him at night, and they were talking, and them big boy talk, Roddy and Jordan, big boy talk, and big business people.
Yeah, man.
And it leaked out that he was kind of bragging for me. Yeah, my boy is doing well, man. My boy have a hit record. My record, that record, no, just is my boy do it. And, because of course now I'm his boy now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I'm supposed to go on tour, him let me go and come back and pay my credit union and everything. My credit union for it, and I'm on the road, they still pay me.
Yeah, okay, nice.
They wanted me to do a commercial. They don't believe that because newspaper people come there and
good for business.
Yeah.
So, free advertising.
Yes, free advertising.
Yeah.
When that happened, they were talking, and Mr. Bradshaw asked my boss, Clive Anderson, your boy protect himself. He said, what do you mean protect himself? He record get big on him, the popular, him own him rights, him own him publishing.
Yeah.
So my boss said, what do you mean by publishing? Since let me tell your boy to go down at Ted Porter Monday morning. Tell him to ice him, man. Tell him they must register all his songs in his book. That's what I'm saying. So me had over 100 songs written. I'm going to record everyone, give me a big paper and write up all this name of the songs and blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So Wirewaist and Fattie Boom, no, Wirewaist and no Jestering.
Yes.
Most of them, they publish by that. Now, the Fattie Boom thing now, after the Fattie Boom thing now, that was when we go to England. When we go to England now, that me get a publishing over the UK record.
Yeah.
The printing that. So that's when we make a big money because I go to England, go record or produce that. Yeah. Same with the PRS. I'm going to do that and then we get a big publishing through that. Different from Ted Porter publishing because Ted Porter never give me no advance.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you're supposed to get advance. When I go in England, was a big advance, I go for publishing. I say, I should have go.
Yeah.
So give thanks and praise to Almighty God that somebody big influenced me and showed me. That's why in times some young people come to me now for advice. I give them freely because I got advice from somebody who helped me. If somebody never helped me, I would not be, independently getting my dues.
Yes.
So I can't afford to be selfish and keep it to myself because, somebody helped me.
Yeah, but give thanks to that, man, because that's the reason I asked the question, because a lot of artists from that time, from the 70s all the way up, I would say probably early 60s all the way up, even to the 90s.
Yeah.
Never really got any publishing or got robbed of the publishing. I remember doing an interview with Cutty Ranks himself, and he told me, he was robbed millions. And
yeah, man,
we talking 90s here.
Yes.
So give thanks to that, man. All right.
Because what will happen it's like you go to a producer.
Yeah.
And you produce a song for him and you're gone. And when you're gone, you just put it in, call Malcom on. So I read by so and so. Yeah, you got this thing about he's a writer.
Wow.
And you get to realize when you're getting out of publishing behind your back.
Wow, that's crazy. All right. So in 1977, you did a song as a Repatriation?
Yeah, Repatriation. That's my self-produced record. I produced myself. And give it to a guy named Sewell. They call him Sewell.
Yeah.
And he took it and I heard it become a big hit. I wouldn't say a giant hit, but
right.
It's selling, even though it's still selling, because I sell a lot of dub plays from it now.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, a lot of dubs. I sell hundreds of dub plays from that song because it seems like the people who have Fattie Boom or Wirewaist, Jestering, to them it's like everyday songs.
Right.
But when you get something like that now, like a Babylon Tough and other song that's not popular.
Yes.
I draw them, flash them, say, hey, I bet you do have this.
Right, yeah. A special.
Yeah, that's extra special. So I charge more money for that because I have to go back and dig up the archives and scratch off the so I don't have the tape. Because what really happened is not like we have tape like we used to have them time there. Everything is digital now. So
yeah.
I've taken 45 now and roll it to a machine and clean up the voice.
Yeah.
You might still hear little voice leaking in the back room, but I cover it with the new voice,
Okay. Wow. All right. What are my personal favorites? Of course, from that time to now, you have a whole heap of songs, man. Your catalog is very extensive. One of my personal favorites is Live Sweet. I like that.
Yeah.
How that came about?
That sounds produced by Willie Lindo. He send me the tracks and he send me tracks all the time. I just put different things. I like Live Sweet in a way that you man realize it sometimes. A lot of times I meet people and people say, well, I'm going on. I'm saying, but I'm here writing everything. We have things good here, man. But you can't say that, but I think things rough with me. Sometimes I just feel like I just give up life. I say, no, you can't do that, Virgin. Not because you say you can't pay your rent this week. Well, by next week, man, or whatever it is, man. You can't say I give up because life gets tough for you, man. And same thing with one thing.
My grandma used to always say, life is sweet, but bitter too, My late grandmother, used to always say, life is sweet, but bitter.
Bittersweet, man. Bittersweet,
Yeah, man, bittersweet. All right. So I understand you also yourself to play instruments. You're a percussionist?
I'm not professional. I can play drums. I can play lick keyboard. I play guitar. I'm better on the guitar right now. To the beat and the drums, but I can't do accents and rolls and stuff like that.
Okay,
so I don't bother with it because not my,
I understand you had some contributions to is it the tongue twister, Medallions, and Pat Kelly, Butterflies on those albums?
No, people tell me that I'm a drummer who played on like swing and dine and wine for you.
Right. Yeah.
But it's not me, it's Hugh Malcom, another drummer.
Oh, Hugh Malcom. Okay. That's a mix-up. Okay.
Yeah, that's a big mix-up.
Okay. Yeah. Because I saw that and I was like, wow, I didn't know. So that's why I brought it up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, at this point, man, I definitely wanna. There's a part of the interview. It's called 2,000 Questions About Me. So I'm not gonna ask you 2,000 questions, obviously, but it's based on a book that I bought a couple of years ago. So I want you to pick a number from 1 to 2,000, and the number that you pick is going to be the question that's going to be asked out of the book. So give me a number from 1 to 2,000.
1 to 2,000?
Yeah, between 1 to 2,000.
Whoa, that's a big gap there.
Well, you know what? Go ahead. Pick the number, and then I'm going to say what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Let me pick 1802.
2? Oh, 2.
18. Number come to mind.
That number come to mind. 18. Okay, so here we go. 822. Boom, boom, boom. All right. What lesson to this day have you still not learned? What lesson still to this day you have not learned?
What lesson to this day I still haven't learned?
Yeah. People, I guess, hey, you learn your lesson after all this time?
Yeah. It's hard to say about most of the things that I don't repeat. Okay, if I do something and I see it's detrimental or it's hurting someone, I don't do it again. So I learn my lesson easily from a hurt or whatever. I learn.
Yes.
So I wouldn't say that I should have learned this and I haven't learned that. I study mankind behavior and I study, genuinity or his hypocritical people or whatever it is. And I've learned my lesson. That's one thing that I don't have no answer to more saying that I can't think of anything that I haven't learned unless I haven't learned. Because every time that I make a mistake or come across something, I try to don't even touch my computer, kill you. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. Yeah. What I was gonna say at first is usually when I do this part of the segment, I've noticed because I was thinking about it recently. Most people always stick between 1. Well, I'm gonna say 1. They normally call a number between 5, and they normally don't go over 1,000. I noticed that a lot of people pick the number 7. Yeah, I've noticed that. But hey,
no, that's the number came to me. Too.
Number 7?
No, it never come to me.
Okay. Nah, that's a good number, man. That's a good number. All right, at this point, man, I want to just open up the floor. Anything you want to add? Final statements before we wrap it up.
There's no final statement. The music business is really different from when we were involved in it. more involved in production work. You don't have people producing like they used to. Yeah. Production standard is different. But anybody coming in this business come with a strong effort towards writing the songs and producing something with quality. It's a big race out here now. You have hundreds of thousands of millions of good songs out here. Yeah. They say music is not a competition, but that's not honest to say that. It is a competition.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. Very competitive. Because
everywhere you go, the DJs is gonna pick what can enhance its crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you put it up against a Malcom record and a Bob Marley record, people are gonna go with the favorite song.
Yeah, yeah.
Favorite song of the day. Might be Bob Marley song, might be the favorite song of the day. But you put it against the two-time rhythm. The two-time rhythm might run leave it not because it's a better song, but because it's a more trending song.
Yeah.
So it's a competition. I'm not gonna compete against you as artist because that is selfishness. But records, yes, I put records out to join. Lot of times I got about 3 records now we do. And we're watching what's going on. Got some hot records out there right now.
Yeah.
If you put the record at the wrong time, people not listening to you right now. People listening to Cargo right now and listening to somebody else right now. They're not listening to you right now. So you have to do something stronger than that, to chop him and then start building your own little platform.
Yeah. Sorry. You mentioned that. What do you think about AI? Now they have AI, pretty much have AI artists, AI songwriters. I mean, what's your take on that?
That's another way of stealing. That's another way of stealing your idea and make it everything is computerized. Yeah. Everything's gonna be computerized. Like they have robots who can do what people doing now and all kind of stuff, man. Yeah. The world is coming to a different dimension now. So the AI, if I want I don't understand that clearly, but if I want a reggae track, I can ask AI to give me a reggae track.
Yeah.
Give me a reggae track. But the reggae track, I have a feeling.
Yeah, I honestly, artist, I'm gonna call no name, but the artist sent me well, I knew the artist, but he gave me the heads up. He said, hey, check out my new AI track. I'm like, what? So I listened to it. And it's I'll say this, the trained air, you can tell is not, you know what I mean? It's too clean. It's too clean. Yeah, it's too clean. But if you play it in a party, I mean, obviously, because with the AI, it's trendy. Because, it will blend in well with something else, if that makes some sense. Yes. But it's interesting. I would say that it's very interesting. It's interesting times. Yeah, I definitely wanted to ask you that question.
Well, it's a matter of technology. I have to accept it because you send a kid to school to learn, and they're going to learn beyond what you know, and they're going to experiment that do things that they had never done before. So AI is another step.
Yeah.
To human destruction. Humans are going to create something that destruct themselves.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Malcom, man, once again, man, thank you so much for your contributions over the years. Yeah. I definitely appreciate, who you are as a person. I love your family, your wife, your son. You guys have contributed so much to the culture, the arts and culture. And, on behalf of myself, and I think I can speak for everyone else, man, thank you so much. And, you're one of the most humble, you're one of the most cool and humble artists that I've known, man. I know a couple. I mean, I'm blessed to I've met, people here and there. Over the years, you've always been the same. Everywhere I see you, you're just cool, chilling.
Really? I enjoy life in a better way, man. Simple way, man.
Yeah, man.
It's not money, I'm flashy, and bling life. It was like a simple life, and God give me a gift.
Yeah.
Give me a good room, and my son, my children. We have children outside. Everybody get on nice. I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good, thanks, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Carl Malcom. Thank you.
Bless up.
And that's a wrap on another episode of AlonzoBash Podcast. If you're loving the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Your reviews mean the world to us, so take a moment to leave one if you can. It really helps us grow and reach more awesome listeners like you. Speaking of awesome, share this podcast with your friends and family. Now here's a little treat for you. Use the code BASH for 10% off your next purchase from any of our amazing sponsors. You can find their details in our episode descriptions. Until next time, as Alonzo would say, stay focused on your goals and dreams. See you on the next episode.
His mother said that I should leave her alone. But how can I do that when I want her in my home? I've watched her change from toys to boys, and now she is my size. So how could I forget her now when she can share my life? Mommy, I love your daughter. No jestering. No one can make me leave her. It's no jestering. So you can tell her anything you want, but I'll never let her out of my sight. Tell her how much I'm not her type, but one day she's gonna be my wife. Mommy, I love your daughter. No jestering. No one can make me leave her. It's no jestering. She told me I should wait until her 21, but she just don't understand that I'm a very impatient man. I won't let the horse run away before I go to close the gate. I don't believe in promises, 'cause promises can fool my belief. Mommy, I love your daughter. No jestering. No one can make me leave her. It's no jestering now. No, 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 no. No, you can tell her anything you want, but I'll never let her out of my sight. Tell her how much I'm not her type, but one day she's gonna be my wife. Mommy, I love your daughter. No jestering.